Hola, me llamo Josh. ¿Y tú? Me amo. Me amo. My name is. How are you guys? Te amo. Is it? It's either what's your name or it's I love. I don't know. That's you confused me now once you said that.
Once I spelled it. Yeah, that's I love you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was either. It was either. So what's?
And I spelled it right. I'm pretty good at Spanish.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I took a year. You took a year of Spanish. I can count and I can say like kindergartner words. No, I took it. It was an elective.
I was forced to take it in middle school, and I picked it again.
Honestly, I really think kids should. It should be mandatory that they learn a different language. No, it should not for us. It's not for me. It wasn't, but it should be mandatory. You should learn at least one other language, whatever it is. Really, it should be Spanish.
And they took out, when we were going transitioning to 8th grade, they added Spanish, and they took out a different class and made us all take it.
Sorry, T.
Oh. No, I just had something to say. Not you should learn a new, because in the school they learn the motherfuckers in high school that like had to take a Spanish class, they fucking just barely know anything.
Well,
like,
that's because they
to
only
be fluent.
Class. You got to take more than more than one class, more than one year.
Yeah, I would rather them be fluent in another language. Actually, be.
That's what I mean, bro. You should have by the end of your high school year, you should be fluent in some other language. No matter. I don't care if it's Spanish. I don't care if it's French. I don't care if it's Korean. I don't care if it's sign language. You should be fluent in another language. Period. And honestly, if America really wanted our people to be the best they can be, they would do that. They would fix the school system. There would be a shit ton of things fixed, but they don't want smart people. They want workers.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, I feel better. I woke up this morning and my kidney was a little tender. It doesn't hurt right now. That's why I took a shower, T. I was like, I got to take a shower because that's the only thing that helped me yesterday. But now I don't feel any pain right this minute anyway.
Yeah.
But it was tender. It was real tender, and so was my right testicle. My testy was sore.
Yeah, Mom. So just fire in the hole.
She's wiped my butt. I just like you. I ain't scared to say testicle in front of my mother.
Oh, dude, my mom would be so mad if I said it. Mom's like, you don't say that to your mother. Well, my testes are
fire in the hole, and we are all brainwashed. You are 100% correct. Even
dude, he went on.
Even the
he
people
went on a rank
up are still. We're still brainwashed. We'll air quote this: the woke people. I think
we're still brainwashed.
They're still brainwashed. You're still in the matrix. You're still fucking here. I don't care if you know what's up or not. We've been programmed throughout our whole lives, whether it be school or TV. You think that we would want all this jewelry and stupid fucking how about this LOL dolls and stupid toys like that the kids have today? Those fuckers are so cheaply made. I would have ate an LOL doll when I was a kid. Like real talk. And our kids are programmed into wanting more and more and more of this stupid trash.
Stupid shit, dude. They're using.
We were the same way. Okay, we were the same way, but I feel like we're maybe the 80s, but we are the first generation that was raised by television.
I would say that. And
because dudes in the 80s, like my dad, yeah, he watches TV and he watched TV, but they had other shit to do. They went outside. I mean, we went outside too, but you know what I mean? No, they didn't have a TV in every room back then. Everybody has a TV in every fucking room nowadays.
Yeah, that's.
What's up, Carrie?
I don't know, man.
Syrup, you know who this is? This is that girl you said the shampoo you said her hair was dreaded and it looks like
yeah.
uses dirt
Yeah.
for shampoo or something. That's her.
Hey Carrie, did you take a shower in a mud hole today? Or
don't get me started. Robert says,
don't
actually,
get him started, bro. Because one day he
you to come on this show and get started, bro.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I said you don't want him to get started right now because one day, for some odd reason, he was arguing with his girl, and all of a sudden, he takes his argument and turns his head to me, and he's like, "Dude, we're all fucking brainwashed," and he goes on a fucking 5-minute rant, and I'm like, "Fucking, you're so true right now. It's disgusting."
He's 100% right,
Nope.
dude. Here up, look, I got the girl's new logo up on my screen.
Where? Oh hell yeah, dude! For tonight.
Yep, I got it in here. It looks a little. It's hard to see, especially if
it's hard to see, but you get what it's doing, and I think it would look a lot cooler on like a black t-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, 100%. And they're also I ordered some more brain jerk stickers, and the girls are gonna order a couple orders of the Raw Talk stickers too. So
yeah, I've seen that in the messages. But what I want, I'm gonna take a sticker from you and a sticker from the girls, and I'm gonna give them to Kayla for the whatchamacallit.
What?
Cup.
I'm gonna change my screen now back to what's it's supposed to be. I wanted to show you the Raw Talk stamp.
We're stamped.
We're stamped, son. We're stamped. So today I'm gonna get a hold of John Drake. Do this thing this morning.
All right, you got that that list, right?
Yep.
Okay. He said he could bang it out pretty quick. So I mean, we just had to comply with him.
Yeah.
Hey man, we want a website, but we don't have nothing for you.
Hey bro, make me a website and don't question me about what I want, okay?
Yeah. That's
Do you remember
brain jerk with dicks all over it?
Oh, right here. Nope. What's it Danielle say? Danielle says, "Morning, boys. How are you feeling?" I feel better. I feel great. I felt great last night. Like when I was in the Zoom room, I was feeling perfect, energized. I didn't sleep until 5 o'clock, but I got to sleep. Got a few hours of sleep. I woke up a little tender. Took a shower. I feel great now. Hopefully it stays this little. I want to see a Raw Talk stamp. Oh, okay. She said she just missed it. Hang on. One more time for Danielle for the late kids.
Tune in, motherfucker. What the fuck?
Right there, Danielle.
I'm gonna put that Raw Talk stamp on a tramp stamp right above my butt crack.
There you go, Danielle. I'll make myself single file. Boom. There it is.
Did you say you make yourself single file?
Yeah, I did.
Well, I got approximately 8 minutes till I gotta go in there and get evaluated again.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Norma says, "Good morning. Do you feel any better today, Josh?" Yep, I feel better.
It feels like a piece of butter on a hot stack of flapjacks.
Hey, baby, let me take you on a ride.
Sure. Let me take you on a sensual ride.
Slow motion ride. Hey, pretty lady, I'm gonna take you on a journey. Does this sound familiar?
Yeah, I know.
Pour you a cup of sensual tea.
The sensual. Hey, I told people, a couple of my friends jumped on that picture of me doing the dragon pose.
Whisper in your ear. Do you feel it? Is it in yet?
I wanted me and Blake to fucking kill that.
Yeah, we can still make that happen.
Yeah.
Hey, Mariah found that last night. She was going to close the book because she didn't know I needed that page, And then she's like, dude, what the fuck is this? And she started reading it. It was so funny in her voice.
Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, because it's supposed to be a low monotone voice, you know. And she's like, "What's he saying right here?
What is he doing?" And then sexual seduction.
Mm-hmm. I told him my picture of the. They were wondering what the picture, like they were trying to say what that picture was, me doing the dragon pose.
That wasn't quite the dragon, though.
No, that was after the dragon. There's like 7 more, but Ryan won't send me none of the fucking pictures, bro. There's like 90 pictures that I'm just waiting to have.
Right, though. The program that it's on, whatever he's got it on, it takes fucking forever, even just to load one picture. Because I had to Blake wanted the videos that we took from the comedy show. Honestly, it took like 3 fucking days for me to load 4 or 5 videos up there. And yeah, just on Google Photos. And then it told me, oh, you don't have enough space to send. You know, they wanted me to buy more space in order to send multiple videos. I could only send them 2 at a time. And then I could only have those videos because I wanted to send him a couple different ones too. I could only have a certain amount of videos in my Google shit. So it takes forever, ever. Like for real. It's ridiculous. Good morning, Katie Martin. Hopefully you're having a great day this morning. How you doing?
I got eye boogies in my eyes, about to go into physical therapy like a fucking Anya.
Yeah. I hope you do good.
It's good. It's just I gotta go in there and get reevaluated. I wanna change up my physical therapy. I want to get my knee going and my shoulder going because this winter is fucking bad for fucking.
Your knee and shoulder need to be stronger.
Yeah, I need my cane a lot.
You also should probably, I mean, real talk. Usually, people that have had knee injuries like you, they walk around with a brace.
If I use a brace, then my muscles won't grow. They will rely on the brace. So I'll eventually need a cane.
What if you're using the brace when you're, and then obviously, you know, you work that leg out, you know, you use the brace when you've got to go up, you know, you got to go upstairs, or you know, you're going to be walking a bunch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or when your knee hurts that day, you throw that fucking brace on.
The doctor told me I don't want to rely on a brace because it will the muscles will rely on the brace.
Yeah, I get that.
Especially like in a bad day, you know, just like I don't know.
But you know, you see pro wrestlers out there that you know they've had knee injuries. They got braces on that while they're doing this strenuous activity. No matter, even I've seen basketball players for that matter, you know, they got a brace on while they're playing. They got a brace on, you know. So I don't think that wearing a brace from time to time when you're in pain.
And it's hard to find one that works for me because my knee is not a knee anymore. It's like a fucking ball of crumble.
But what I was saying, on top of, you know, you work that knee out, physical therapy, the shit out of that knee and that shoulder. But when you there will be days where it fucking hurts and it's weak. And remember, like you said, that day you fell, that day you almost fell, dude, you were hurting for fucking 2 days afterwards. That brace would have helped a lot.
You're right.
Just in those matters, not wear it every day type thing, but
yeah. My dad says that too. He wants me to not get a brace, but like a sheath, like one of those tight compression socks or something like that.
Daniel, you need a brace for the Fago Armageddon nowadays. That's what I was actually talking to her about that the other day. Like, you're never going to be able to enjoy ICP like you used to.
Yeah,
and it made me really sad. It did.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll still be able to. I don't know.
No, because you can't even get up to the front row unless you're at the end.
Never get to the front row again, dude.
No, you can't even get up in there at all.
Yep.
I went on the back like Kevin Keck.
was pretty crippled when I went to that Slayer concert, and there was no way I could walk through the crowd.
Norma says your physical therapist should be able to help you and help you find some type of comfort.
He does. He definitely does. He's definitely a good one. Roberto of Team Rehab. He's definitely he's young. He's a little bit older than me, but he's building a reputation for himself. He's about to open his own therapy for Team Rehab. So he's doing really good, and he helped me with my communication to my brain and stuff like that. I gotta go in here in a minute.
I just invited Danielle.
All right, well, let me go in here and fucking be a man, and I'm gonna kick the door in with my bad knee. No, I'm just kidding.
So real quick, we got Raw Talk tonight.
7
o'clock on Wednesdays now.
I'll be
tonight's the first revamped show with your new hosts. You got Kayla, Danielle, and Mr. T-Rup in the corner.
Yep, Mr. T-Rup in the corner.
You're gonna have him wearing a dunce cap and a gag ball.
Sounds hot.
A ball gag, I should have said, but you know,
a ball gag, a gag ball.
He's gonna gag on Danielle's balls.
Yes. I'm going in. I love you guys.
Love you, bro. Have a good day. I guess hit me up when you're done.
Yeah, I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up when I'm done. All right, bro. I love you.
Love you. Peace out. What's up, guys? How is your guys' day? Oh yeah. I forgot about them smoking weed and light it up. Trust the what? Say that again. Check the bud. Oh, I needed you to repeat your English. Taking dabs. Hell yeah. JD said he's taking dabs. What do you got planned? Anybody got plans today? Any cool plans? I'm going to send a couple invites out real quick. I'm going to send one to you, JD. Oh, that's not JD. I almost clicked that Jeff Barton guy again. Obviously, if I'm sending you if I'm sending somebody an invite, you don't feel obligated. I'm just sending it just in case. Maybe you want to come on. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Either way, we're all good. I want to know how you guys are doing, though. Everybody watching, what are you up to today? What's today? Wednesday? Wednesday. Today is a Wednesday. Danielle!
Woo-woo!
Love you, Mom. Have a good day.
Hey, Miss Michelle. Bye. Your sister's asleep. What's up?
Hey, boy, be quiet.
I know. He's like, give me your boy.
Okay, yeah, what's
What
up?
up, JD? How are you, brother?
It's been about a week.
I'm doing good.
Talk to you, I think.
What'd you say?
So what?
I said it's been about a week and a half since I talked to JD.
Oh yeah, I've been busy, man.
Puff Puff Pass. Different scene is puffing it. He says it's Wednesday, January 6th, 2021.
Oh, thanks, differencing. Sometimes Josh is out of
Are you
whack.
gonna do that whole dab?
You already know I do.
It gave me a fucking boner.
You're wild, JD. You're wild, bro.
That is huge, bro. For real, I would probably pass out. Like, you know how when you do a huge dab and your vision kind of goes a little blurry? Yeah. That I would go black. I'd be like,
I would
what?
throw up. Okay?
I've never passed out from a dab, but I have definitely come close.
I have totally thrown up.
Have you?
In
I've
the
never
Zoom
thrown
room.
up chunks, but I've thrown up like phlegm, like coughing up phlegm.
Oh, I like projectile vomited. It was bad.
I don't think I've ever thrown up.
He says,
Yeah.
even if I did, I'm not admitting it.
That means he has, y'all. He has. It's true.
He probably did like his first or second one, but after that, he became a pro.
My first one was out of a huge ass bong too, like huge. This motherfucker was taller than a motherfucker.
Look how big this banger is, dude.
Oh my
Oh
god!
yeah.
I'm gonna bring this over tonight, Josh.
That thing's huge.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's definitely for the granddads.
yeah, no shit, right? Let's throw the
We
whole
take granddaddies.
bowl.
Let's throw the whole container in the bowl, and then everybody just pass it around. Yeah.
I don't know what a dab. What's the dab? What is that bowl thing called for a dab?
A
nail?
banger.
A banger. Okay.
It's called a banger, my friend.
Yeah, a quartz banger.
Bang a bang. What do you how's your day going, guys? Let's go with Danielle first.
I am doing virtual learning, and
Fun.
you know how much I love doing that. My daughter just woke up. I'm gonna get ready. I've got some homework to do tonight before our show. I think Kayla said she's gonna pick me up at like 5.
Oh shit.
Yeah, boy.
Gabby says good morning.
Good morning, Gabby. She's
Norma.
also having a tough time with that virtual learning.
Huh?
Gabby's also having a tough time with virtual learning.
Migraine still? She was having a migraine yesterday.
Yeah, I think her migraine's gone, but her kids' school, so they're counting all of our kids absent for like bullshit reasons. If Henry's not on Zoom for 4 hours in the morning, he's counted absent. And he's in kindergarten. And they're like threatening to call truancy on her.
Hey, here's the thing. I every single year the school comes after, threatens me with that. And I tell them, go ahead. Because real talk, if my kid's not feeling well or my kid
doesn't want to go to school, I'm not making my kid go. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna make my kid go, but if I feel like, okay, it's your birthday and I'm gonna have you home today, guess what? I'm gonna do that. I don't care what the school says. I don't care what the state says. Come fucking send CPS my way.
Yeah.
I've dealt with CPS many fucking times. And they come into my house and they laugh. They laugh. Like, dude, why am I even here?
Yeah.
Right.
Henry was getting bullied last year. And if he was like, Mom, I'm feeling real sad today, I don't want to go. I'm like, you're in pre-K. You should not be this stressed out about your life. Hell yeah, you don't got to go to pre-K. We can do it at home today. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel that, but I don't make my kid. If he's like having a bad mental health day, I'm not going to force his ass to go to school.
Yeah, I get that for sure. I respect that. Norma says I've coughed so hard that I've seen stars, but I don't think I've puked. Yep, I've definitely seen stars.
I see stars every day, Norma.
She says, "Hey,
I'm taking a dab so big that it hurt my side.
My first dab of 2020
so much."
Ask Trump about T-Rep. I called him Trump. Ask T-Rep about the Snapchat. He must have died on a Snapchat this year.
No, yeah, Gabby, you can't suck a whole knob. Oh, dirty knob too.
She says her migraine is slowly coming back due to the stress. Just the stuff with Gabby, I feel like 90% better. I woke up this morning with a little tender kidney, but other than that, I feel fucking fine. Appreciate you. Norma says my daughter was skipping school in the damn school, and the school was coming at me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" She's at school, so she was skipping school, but staying in school while she was skipping, hiding in the bathroom.
Remember that? Hey, You remember that skipping class, walking through the motherfucking hallways and shit, going out the back doors and motherfucking smoking or something like that.
I've only skipped school one time in my whole life, bro. And it was to go teepee somebody.
I skipped a lot.
Yeah, I don't.
I skipped a lot.
I enjoyed school. Like I was bummed when I didn't get to go to school, and it had nothing to do with the learning. It's because that's the only place I had friends. Like that's when I finally
used to go smoke.
Yeah, I was able to hang out with my friends. Yeah, I had to deal with these teachers, but it was, you take the good with the bad. And then I was like, now I go home and I sit at home all fucking day, bored, fucking playing video games, getting fat.
I skipped school a lot, but stayed in the school while I was skipping as well. Like I went to we had A, B, C, D, and E lunch at my school because it's big. And I went to every lunch and collected money. I would ask everybody for $1, all lunches, and I'd end up with like $30, and we'd leave after lunches.
Differencing says, can't complain about virtual learning. It's working. My brother, the class clown. It's working for his brother, who's a class clown. So, and I agree. Like Adriana, she's always in somebody else's drama. Not like she's being pulled in. Yeah, I'm sure she's fucking doing it. Not taking her off the hook or anything, but her issue is the social drama. Now that I've taken her out of school and put her in the virtual learning, she's excelling even more than she ever was. So some kids, yeah, the virtual learning fucking fantastic for. Other kids, like Eli, I wish he would have gone to school till at least first or second grade to get into the structure and learn at least so he knows how to read.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I would be so pissed off if my son knew how to read, because virtual learning would totally work for him too, because he's a busybody and he's a class clown. But he can't read, so he just gets pissed about everything.
Yeah, for me, homeschool probably would have been a good thing because of my ADD. I like school because of the people, but as far as my knowledge and my learning, I would have learned better
at home. Me too.
Around people.
Me too, because I was always trying to talk.
ADD, yeah, super ADD in school. Weed has calmed me down to halfway normal. Sometimes if I'm high enough, I don't even think about anything.
I know, me too. I'm just like staring at the wall.
When that happens, I'm like, holy fuck, I'm not thinking about anything.
Where am I? Where am I right now? How did I get here?
My mind just turned off. Holy shit. Robert says there's pros and cons to everything, no doubt.
For sure, Robert.
I forget what we talked about.
I forget what you did, Gabby, because
life is better. You got your positives and negatives. Life's like a battery. Hey, it's hard to read enough, bro. And then when you don't put the spaces in there, he must be on the phone. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's funny, Norma.
We need to get some reading glasses today. Norma says she would assign herself to other classes. Actually, I fucking got suspended one day for doing that. Back in middle school, they have a TC, they called it, where people like, I don't know. I don't want to say this. People that had learning disabilities or couldn't learn the same way in the group, they would go to this class and they would get assistance. So my buddy was in there, and I'm like, dude, can I come with you? I don't want to be here. And we had a sub, so I went down there. I got back the next day, and the regular teacher's like, bro, you're suspended.
You're suspended.
You went to TC, and you're not supposed to go to TC. It's like, they didn't even help me with my work down there. They just let me sit there. They didn't tell me, hey, you got to go or nothing.
You're just chilling.
They set me up.
In the special ed class.
Yeah, it wasn't a special ed class though. It was like kids that weren't quite special ed, but
they just needed a little bit of extra help.
Yeah, they just needed a little help.
Like people with dyslexia, etc.
Well, there was teachers in there that's what the teacher was. That yes, there were a couple special ed kids in there, but it wasn't a special ed class.
It was the self-contained classroom.
And then when I went to airport, they had in-house suspensions. So
ISS, motherfucker.
you still had to go into school and you had to sit in this room with all the other bad kids and
I spent my
stare
entire
into this cubby hole, basically. That's where you were the whole day until it might be the whole week. I spent so much time in middle school in there in 6th grade that my mom switched me to Jefferson. And then I completely became a different person because I wasn't comfortable with these kids now.
Yeah.
So those other kids, I was comfortable. I was fucking a class clown. I talked and talked and talked. But I come over here, and at that point in time, I'm shy as fuck. I won't even talk to anybody unless they talk to me first, type thing. So I sat my first 6 months of middle school at the new school. I sat with like the special ed kids. I did because I was too big of a pussy to go talk to other people. So I sat at this table that was mostly empty, and it wasn't until like a week went by where I was like, oh, these guys aren't that fucking bright. And then I realized, and then like high school is finally when I made friends.
Poor Josh.
I know, right?
Poor Josh.
I told you I was sheltered, motherfucker.
Listen, I
I
spent
didn't even know what weed was until I was like 14.
Shit. I spent my sophomore year.
But I didn't know it.
I spent my whole sophomore year in ISS. The whole thing. I was in ISS so much that I dropped out and got my GED because of it.
Because you were in that
I had my own assigned desk. That's how bad it was. They're like, go to your desk. They didn't say shit to me.
I will say I may not have graduated on time if I didn't move schools.
Yeah, that's what happened to Frank. He was at SMCC and he was a class clown and got kicked out of SMCC and went over to Jefferson and did well.
Yeah,
So that's what's shocking is you guys didn't know each other.
Yeah, that happens on Facebook. Norma says the social drama I felt in middle school was the worst. I was bullied and didn't want to go. Yeah, and that was basically Adriana too. So I was forcing her to go. You know, you got basically my thing on that is you're going to deal with bullies all through life. You know, whether it's in the workplace, whether it's at home, people are going to come into your life that are complete assholes, and you have to deal with them.
Yeah, but middle school bullies are worse than any other fucking bully I've come in contact with in my 31 years of life.
But you have to teach them that this is a part of life and how to deal with the bullying. They're only bullying you because they have issues with themselves, because they are insecure about their own self.
I know, but as a teenage girl, you don't have abstract thought the way an adult does to put that into consideration in your brain. So you're just like, holy fuck, this is my life. Everybody hates me. They're calling me names. I can't be myself. This fucking sucks.
Yep. And I will say,
I tell you, oh, they don't like you because they're jealous of you and they have insecure problems. And you're just thinking to yourself, like, how does that help me now?
I feel like JD's been JD forever.
You feel like what?
I feel like JD's himself all the time, every time since I've ever known him, since T-Rip's known him, I think. You ever been scared to talk to?
I'm a lot different now than I was back in the day.
Yeah. That's good because that's supposed to happen. You know, kids run wild, and then you're supposed to.
I got put in self-contained for throwing books at the teachers for waking me up.
I've been always me, but I ain't been the same.
Nah, I mean, I've always been me, but I'm a different motherfucker than I was back in the day. That's for sure.
He's like, I'm not a dickhead anymore.
Well, you know how to deal with these things and stuff now.
I'm not mean no more.
I feel like I don't know how your upbringing or anything, but I had good parents, but I was basically kind of raised by the TV. You know, I was always
my grandma.
Okay, I was half every summer and every winter I would go to my grandparents for like 2 months. So I was with my grandparents for half the year too. My grandma basically, I give her the credit for me being the person I am today. She gets a lot of my credit, other credit for that. But it's, I forget where I was going with that.
I'm trying to remember for you, and I'm thinking
We were talking about how I used to be scared to talk to people, and basically I was asking him if he had been the same, outgoing person his whole life. That's where it was.
Wow.
Oh,
Not
I've
really,
always
man.
been
I was a shy guy.
Yeah, you used to be. Too. It wasn't until honestly, probably I was 25, and I was like, dude, quit being a fucking bitch. And
I
I
couldn't imagine either of you shy. I've never been shy. I've always been
Dude,
the
I
same
hate.
way.
I don't know. I stopped being shy around like 14 or 15 to tell you the truth.
Yeah, see? Well, I just recently, within the last 5 years, finally was like, I don't care what people think. I'm gonna say what's on my mind. I'm gonna be me, and if they don't like me, then it is what it is.
Yeah, I guess I can feel that.
People that like me.
I've always been wild or whatever, and loud, but I wouldn't say all the stuff that I was thinking because people didn't like me, or I would have to fit in the mold. And now I don't give a fuck. So I'm even louder than I was before.
Good morning, Tammy.
Good morning, Tammy. How are you doing this beautiful?
Back in the day, it was more about trying to impress people.
Yeah.
Like trying to be the fly guy, the most fucking flashy, all type of shit like that. Now I don't give a damn. I don't care what somebody thinks about me, what I wear, anything like that anymore.
Oops, I just. Norma says she spent lots of time in in-house suspension too. Sticking up for myself made the situation worse, but I continue to stand my ground.
That's
Spent a lot of time suspended.
Yeah, you're not allowed to defend yourself as a kid.
What did you just smoke out of? A straw?
No, what is that? I need to see. I want to know.
That is awesome.
Where do you keep getting these smoking devices?
Is that silicone or glass?
It's silicone. This one is this one Mariah brought. But some of them I get from like subscription boxes, and then some of them we just go buy them.
Do you
like
have Cannabox?
Bills, or where was this one? The Station, the Head Shed.
Have you ever gotten Cannabox?
No, I didn't do Cannabox. I did something else. I forget what.
Sharon.
Daily High Club.
Oh, I did Cannabox, and that's where that little bubbler that's at your house. That's where that came from. Is Cannabox?
Yeah, Mariah showed me. They send a shirt too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it is the softest fucking shirt you ever felt in your life.
Really? Is it hemp? It better be hemp. It should be hemp.
I don't know what it is, but it's the softest shirt. I have a Cheech and Chong one, a Game of Thrones one, and then I got like a bomb ass blunts one.
See, Norma, she says my parents didn't allow fighting or cussing. We were told to walk away from a fight, but I lacked the capacity. See, and I tell my kids almost the same thing. But if you're being bullied and that person comes at you, defend yourself 100%.
Oh, yeah.
You will not be in trouble. Adriana, especially, she will defend herself. She just, the mindset, she doesn't like to hurt people, but she has the capability of doing it.
Oh yeah, she just got to put some of her dad's move into play, and they on.
Yeah, because I only teach them defense at this age. Dabarooney, baby.
I'm gonna need you to teach me a couple of moves, Josh.
Now, let me disclosure. I've only trained in wrestling, so I'm not a good.
No, I just need you to teach me a couple of moves so I can take down Frank.
I know jujitsu moves, but that's not because I was trained in jujitsu. It's just because I've learned it myself on my own.
I know a lot.
I just want to be able to take Frank down in a pin, in a chokehold.
Oh, we can do that. We can do that. We can get
put him in an armbar.
Armbar work.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Put him in a flying armbar.
I can help. I know how to do a rear naked chokehold. I know how to do a guillotine. I know how to do an ankle.
Armbar.
I can show you how.
The armbar is not hard to do at all.
show you how to do a triangle. You could put a triangle on, Frank. No,
Triangles are fun too.
with your legs.
Oh yeah.
I could show you an ankle lock. You could do because he's a smaller guy. Like
you hear that, Frank? You're getting your ass whooped tonight.
the whole reason I always choke
I
T-Rup
can show
out.
you. You can do a Kimura.
I'm not fully. I don't fully. I know how to do it, but I don't know it enough to show somebody.
He's like, that's not in my teaching repertoire.
Yeah, somebody might pull up too fucking hard and break his arm.
Exactly. That's one of those moves I'm gonna leave to the professionals for sure.
Yeah. Hey, listen. The flying armbar used to be my shit.
Yeah, I can't wait to whoop Frank's ass with all this. I'm gonna get him.
Yeah, the triangle and the rear naked are my favorite because like the triangle a lot of the times because he's stronger, so he'll take you down, right? So the triangle works from the bottom. A couple like get it and you can get to the armbar from the triangle.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to do some moves. You're gonna have to show me.
Yep, and he's small.
Mariah, you gotta be the dummy.
Mariah's not big enough to like if she sneaks me, she can get me, but like when we're wrestling, she's not strong enough to do the moves on me. But you and Frank are similar in size, so and that's why I only use chokeholds on T-Rup because he's too big for me to put in the ankle lock. He's too big for me to get a triangle in on. So I take him down and go for his neck.
Frank's got 60 pounds on me. So
Frank?
Yeah, so it's hard to get him in anything.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to learn the bottom game. Basically, it's you got to keep your hips, keep out your hips. For real. When you're on the bottom, throw your hip. Danielle, I love how you're so amazed by all the new bongs and stuff.
Yes, I love new equipment. It just makes me so happy. I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
Mama told her kids the same thing I did.
Yeah, I told my son to tell the teachers, hey, this kid's bullying me, and then just tell the kid back off, and then by chance number 2, go ahead and defend yourself. But I want him to try to tell somebody first.
Sharon says I can show you how to throat punch some motherfucker.
Oh yeah, Sharon, you got to show me how to throat punch and do all the moshing moves so I can kick some ass in the mosh pit. We need a
new mosh pit buddy now that T-Rup can't come in.
Yeah, I'll do it. I may be small, but I'm fierce.
It gets rough in there.
Yeah.
Mariah thinks she would die. Mariah goes in. She looks like a tiny little fucking. She looks honestly. She comes in with a poncho most of the time. This is my favorite one though. She came in with a poncho and she looked so fucking tiny in this. This is a sea of black. And then you got Mariah with her pink poncho.
Look, Mariah can sit on my shoulders and then we'll be as big as everybody else. And she can do the chicken on everybody. Just pop them right on the head.
Oh, yeah. Oh, funny story about that. Okay, so that kid that had her on his shoulders, we've been going to the gathering since 2016. Well, in 2016, we met that guy, and he was a kid. He was like 12 years old, 14 maybe he was. He was probably closer to 14 because he was like 18 when we seen him, 20. So he was probably like 14. And then, this is now 4 or 5 years later. We see him again and Mariah's riding his shoulders because we see him at every gathering. But he's so big now. He was just a little kid like me. He was small like me when we met him. And now he's huge, dude. He's tall and muscular. It's like, where did you come from, kid?
He's massive.
He's as tall as T. He's as tall as T, but he's cut. He's ripped.
Dang.
And he's only like 18.
Holy shit.
Yep.
But he had Mariah in the mosh pit, in the circle pit on his shoulders. And his buddy, who was about my size, had our buddy who was about my size, but stronger. You know Kimbo? JD?
Kimbo?
Yeah.
Kimbo who? Which one?
Kimbo Slice.
No, the one in Monroe. I'm sure there's probably a bunch of them. But anyways, okay.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So that dude was on this little guy's fucking shoulders, and they're running around the pit too. Well, in the middle of this pit is where all the wires are. So there's like a slanted. It's like this. It's slanted and it comes up like that, and it covers the wires all the way through to the sound stage. Okay, so these guys are running in circles, and this kid hits that fucking box and
I was
goes.
about to say, I see where this is going.
He falls, Kimbo hits the ground face first, but he pops right back up. That was one of the funniest things ever. Kimbo had dirt all over his face and chest. It was a fun time. I love the gathering.
I was about to say, I see where this. Somebody's hitting something. Somebody's hitting something the way you're explaining it.
I got a scar from a circle pit.
Yeah, Caitlin Ryan said that I'm going to Hallow Wicked and the Gathering, and I'm a little afraid. No, I'm not gonna lie.
The gathering is super fun and it's super wild, and you would love it. Mariah's favorite place. Because you get to be yourself, who you are, when you are. You know, there is no from anybody. There's people walking around doing meth. There's people walking around doing whippets. There's people walking around doing all sorts of shit, but they're not intruding on you. They're not like, hey, do this. You know, everybody's doing their own thing, but having a good time together. There are some weirdos, and we leave those guys that are doing the hard shit alone.
Yeah.
Like me and Kimbo were sitting on our tent at like 2 in the morning. I don't know what it was actually. It was just late. It was dark outside. And we could hear the dude outside. We could see the video of it on my phone. We see the silhouette of this guy. He's really fucked up, and he came up to me and Kimbo.
Yeah, I'm about to go though because my daughter's in school and she says she needs my help.
Peace out.
See ya.
Came up and Kimbo like was asking him what the fuck he was doing, and he was like talking about like I lost my wife and I don't know where my buddy is, and so confused and just out of it. And Kimbo was like, man, I don't know, but you gotta go. You go. And then one day they found somebody sleeping on the bus. Somebody locked Kevin Keck out the bus and fucking was inside the bus while people are sleeping. Like,
somebody broke into the bus to sleep, just to go to sleep,
and then locked one of our people out of our fucking bus.
At least they weren't a murderer. Shit.
Well, we kicked that fucker out as soon as we got in.
Was it a dude or a chick?
It was a dude.
What'd you say to him?
I don't remember.
It was Kevin that found him. Kevin was on the bus.
Sharon said, I just posted a pic of Kimbo with Uncle Mike at the gatheration.
Happy birthday, Uncle Mike, by the way.
Yeah, happy birthday, Uncle Mike. I haven't thrown out any happy birthdays yet today. I wanted to get on here with T-Rup real quick.
On a leash. You're probably going to have to put me on a leash because I'll disappear.
Well, here's the thing. There are people being walked on leaches there. There's this clown.
I got my foot sucked by a clown that was being walked by a leash, and they sat me down in a wheelchair, brought this clown up that was like on a leash. He sucked my foot, and then they put like, why am I saying this on live?
It's okay.
They put, so cute.
I'll say it if you don't.
A belt in my hand. Well, you weren't there for this one. I was tripping balls. I should. Yeah. They put a belt in my hand, and they expected me to whip this man. Well, he was on his hands and knees in front of me. While I'm sitting in a wheelchair, and he's sucking my foot, and I was like,
but he wanted
like these hot stripper bitches, and there's so many lights.
And you were just whipping him, Mariah. Whipping him, huh?
Really gentle.
Her whole foot was in his mouth.
Sucked dick way better than I ever could.
Even
his tongue went between every single toe. And he didn't ever pull my foot out of his mouth.
I seen videos of him licking girls' shoes, and his master, the girl is like, no, you get that, you lick that dirt spot, and they're like, wipe it in the mud, lick that mud off, whip it, lick it, bitch, whipping him and shit. Like he digs it, like that's what he's into while he's at the gathering.
His butthole was bleeding.
What's his name?
Flip flop.
Butthole is bleeding.
Look him
Yeah,
up.
his butthole is bleeding.
His name is Flip Flop. I guarantee you he's got
I'm not looking him up. Oh, you got me fucked up.
Another guy that was freely, willingly doing it too, like walking around on all fours with him.
Ross,
He was
I
naked?
am. I'm feeling way better, bro. Thanks.
Danielle, you're gonna have to get used to them asking to see your butthole.
Yeah, they will
It
ask.
is so weird.
They'll say, show me your titties, obviously, but then
No, they don't even do that sometimes. Sometimes you just walk by a tent and they're like, "Hey, yo, Blondie, show me your butthole."
a lot of the times you got people.
We should get a picture of we should draw a butthole and laminate it. Every time someone says, "Show me your butthole," whip it out.
I show them my butthole.
I'm not showing them mine.
I'm not.
I'll whip my butthole out.
That's a secret.
But I'll whip that bad boy out.
I'll whip that bad boy out. You want to see it?
They ask.
No, I'm not whipping mine out. That's a secret between me and Frank.
Kimbo rode on a fucking 15-passenger van going up a hill with his fucking ass out.
Well,
And we made it on the Indie News.
yeah, he did. He made it on
and we also made it on Metro Times.
Yep, Metro Times. Yep.
That's
we were
freaking
Metro
hilarious.
Times for the gathering. That was cool. I forgot about that.
And the bus in Metro Times.
The bus, we rode the bus in, and it felt like we were in Mad Max or something because I was hanging onto the mirror. I was hanging on the outside of the bus on the mirror, and we're rolling through, going these hills, whoa, dirt road. I felt so cool because I was half-ass tripping too at the same time. So it was the coolest feeling ever. I like that, anyways.
We should make a bunch of Ranger gear to wear to the next one.
Yes, I 100% agree.
Give out free T-shirts like
Well,
that
what
one
we
Juggalo
want to
Trucker
do,
thing did.
that's it. Yep. People set up tents and stuff and do, they'll have a barbecue one day and give out free burgers just to get people coming over. But
this one place give out so many free
Yeah.
shirts.
We can do Jello shots because they're cheap and easy, and we can make 5,000 billion of them.
yep, people will
You gotta
definitely
have a
come.
fridge, though.
Yeah, you got to have a fridge. That's
Fridge on the
true.
bus, but they usually-
Yeah, but we can keep them on ice. People are gonna come get them quickly.
Mommy, I need
Yeah,
to tell you.
How are you gonna
We
make
can grab some dry ice and one of them fucking
Yeah, there you
big
go.
ass coolers.
Danielle's like, get the fuck away from me. Mommy's busy.
Give me one moment, honey.
Yeah. Fuck.
But I'm excited. Like I keep looking. I'm so looking forward. Oh, okay, Sharon. All right.
Yeah.
All
right.
Protect me. Don't let anybody get me.
There's something for everyone. There's basically, if you're into indie rappers, then guess what? There's a tent for just upcomers. If you're into fucking strippers and hookers, you go over to the Mike Busey tent.
It's not only. I mean, yeah, it is pretty much that.
Yeah, it is.
She's like,
They
it's
do-
not like that way. Yeah.
They do other things. They're cool to hang out with the dudes, but they bring in the strippers. Like Mike Busey, he comes in for a good time. Period.
Like Ducey.
He's Gary Busey. You know Gary Busey?
Yeah.
Gary Busey's brother.
Okay.
But he's a party animal. He's got a podcast now.
He owns the Sausage Castle in Florida.
Yeah, his house is the Sausage Castle. Like it's
It's huge.
It's kind of similar to like what you would expect the Jackass house to be, but without people getting hurt.
Okay.
So tons of fucking strippers all the time. Huge party.
Hugh Hefner's house.
What?
Hugh Hefner's house.
Basically, but more wild, like more deranged.
Okay. So the crackhead version of Hugh Hefner's house.
Yes.
Okay.
Huge, though.
God,
black-
the trap
the black
version, not the crackhead.
Yeah,
the trap house version.
Black sheep version.
Yeah, there we go. The trap house.
We're good till we hit the pit. It's a free for all there.
Yeah, that's why you got to show me all the moves so I can be like, don't punch me in my titty.
Have Sharon take
Don't
you in
punch me in my face.
The wall of death. Yeah.
Kimbo tried taking me in that. I was like, no, I was terrified. I was
listen,
running the other way, like, no, Kimbo,
the-
you're gonna get me killed.
the
dude."
funnest thing to do in the wall of death is to hold hands and run full speed.
Yeah, so you get punched in the fucking eye.
Because listen, you can never keep the connection.
Oh.
The connection will break 100%. It's like, okay, so it's like two armies running at each other for war back in the old day. That's what the wall of death is.
And they're swinging.
You're running at full speed at that fucking person that's in front of you, and you're trying to. I put my shoulder into him,
I don't want anything to do with that.
But
No.
usually
Oh my
by the
God.
time you get there, like that's only if you're in the front. Usually, like if you're in like the lower the rows back, you end up like I ran on top of Kimbo unintentionally. Like
You stepped on him?
I ran up him because he was like this. He was like this. He ran and he went boom, and he was right in front of me, and my momentum. And
What did he do? He said he went blue.
he went boom. So then I just kept running, and I just was getting pushed by the people behind me, and instead of falling, I ran up him.
Sounds like death.
Oh
That's
my
We
gosh.
call it the wall of death. The wall of death is great. Both Kevs pulled me out and said, "No, you can't go in there."
So Kevin Wallace and Kevin Keck said, "No, girl."
Sharon says your titties will be hanging out by the next time we exit. By the time we exit the gathering.
Good thing I ain't got any titties, so we'll be all right. God neglected me in that department.
Sharon says you can see both of you in the video of it. Yeah. There's a video of it, and we're in it. That was in 2016, though. I think Kimbo also got kicked in the fucking right here, right in the fucking jaw one time at the mosh pit.
Oh,
me and Uncle Mike went out of the way, backed out of the way, and Kimbo took it right to the fucking sweet chin music style.
Oh, was he okay?
Oh yeah, he didn't even drop.
Wow, Kimbo must be a fucking OG.
He's a tank.
He's a tank. I don't know who Kimbo is.
A little tank.
He's small, but he's a tank.
He's small, but he's fierce.
Like he's shorter than me, but I tried. Okay, so put it this way. Okay, you know Ryan, our buddy Ryan.
I know Ryan. He's huge.
Him up. I've picked T-Rup up. I went to go pick Kimbo up, who's half his. He's my size, but probably stronger. He probably almost 200. But I tried picking him up, couldn't do it.
Wow.
But I picked T-Rup and Ryan both up right after another.
That's how Frank is. Frank's bigger than he looks. Frank weighs 190.
I'm about at 180 probably.
So yeah, y'all are about the same size.
He looks smaller than 190 is what's funny.
Really? Yeah, he doesn't look like he's 190, but he is.
I would have bet 160, 170.
Okay. I go between 125 and 130. He's got some weight on me. That's why I need to know. It's elbows out or get knocked down. Like this.
Yep.
I've been in mosh pits, but
and she says he's the male version of me. He's more wild. He's more wild than Sharon. Like he gets wild.
Frank's hair weighs 30 pounds.
That's the truth too.
It is, yeah. That's where all his weight comes from.
So Danielle, tell us what you're excited about tonight. Tell us all about it real quick before we get.
All right, guys. Tonight is the first episode of Raw Talk for the new year with our whole new cast. And I'm that would be right, cast?
Yep.
Yes. Whoops. With our whole new cast. And we're really excited to talk about some Raw issues and get you guys' opinion on it and hear perspectives from both sides, ladies and T-Rup.
Yep, and we will, if you have questions or have any say in what the conversation is, we'll put them up as
It'll
they
be tonight at 7:00, and it is, I guess, the first in studio talk. Yes, Sharon, come on.
Yeah, she's excited to see where the direction, because she wasn't happy with the old show.
Yeah. Oh, she's ready to hear us talk about wieners.
Yeah, she wants some real Raw shit.
Oh well, I'm excited for tonight. I've got a little bit of homework.
The new cast is Danielle, Kayla, and Mr. T-Rup. So it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what the hell? You know T-Rup. Who knows where we'll go?
I know. I'm like
looking like Habib, the Russian.
It's cold out here, Sharon.
It does. You do almost look. It's not quite, but almost. Cher says lame.
Lame.
Sharon, I'm sure you know already, but we call Sharon the player hater. She's silky because she's always hating.
Oh shit. You know what? I like Sharon. She's the fucking bomb, dude.
I love Cher. Cher is one of my favorite people in this.
She just say whatever the fuck she thinks, and she feel. I love that.
She doesn't care who's around, or like, even if it's like, dude, Cher, why the fuck are you saying that in front of everybody? And she don't care.
Yeah, she just, what you mean, and say it again.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Cher. If something's up, you know it. Like there is no hiding.
And Keithy's always in the background, like, you better watch out.
Yeah. She says, bro, I work in a -20 freezer all the time.
Oh shit. So yeah, well, yeah. Also, you are a cold-hardened Detroiter.
Yep.
A soft little Texan. I'm not used to this brutal weather.
I thought Texas was supposed to be tough.
I'm fragile.
Not when it comes to the snow.
What'd you say, Josh?
So not when it comes to the snow, though, huh?
Oh hell no! Dude, it would be hilarious to bring 20 Texans in and just have them drive around a parking lot that's snowy. You will. Everybody will be wrecked by the end of it. Okay.
Cher says facts. Love you.
Love you too, Cher. Tuned in tonight. I'm excited.
Cher, I promise you'll like you. I mean, how can you not like that cast? They got a lot of good things to talk about, and Raw Talk doesn't just mean nasty talk.
And we totally roast the hell out of each other.
Yeah, we're gonna bring up real issues. We're gonna we will.
Yeah, it's not just sex. It's about everyday things, like what you would say to your boss when he fucking hits on you, and
that one's about me, guys.
Oh yeah. Poor Josh.
No sexual harassment in the workplace.
No drugs in the workplace, Josh. You're breaking rule number 1.
Hey, that's why we make our own workplace, so we can do what we want.
It's time for a seminar.
She says it's because she's not on it.
Sharon would be cool to have come on and tell us some bullshit.
Yeah, well, usually Sharon don't want to be on camera at all.
Yeah, Sharon, come in and have your questions.
She has been
you got good ones.
She has been on Lighted Up a couple times though.
Yeah, it would be good to interview the fuck out of her.
Norma says, I lived in Michigan my whole life, and now that I'm an adult, I dread winter. I hate being cold. I agree 100%. The older I get, the more I want to leave Michigan every winter. Like, real talk.
I've only been in Michigan for 3 years.
Or you guys, my friends. Like, for real. Because I could have moved to Florida anytime in the last 3 years. And because I promise my baby mamas will, one lives in Virginia and the other one her boyfriend is from Florida. So it's basically.
He's ready to rock it too.
If I move to Florida, basically me saying that my kids aren't stopping me from moving. It's just my friends are stopping me because then I gotta fucking make all new friends.
Yeah.
I don't want to make all new friends. I'm cool with making new friends, but I don't want to make all new friends.
I came up here and had to.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I came up here with no friends and had to make all new ones, and you guys are my new friends.
You got lucky. You found us.
I know. Me and Frank talk about that so much. He's like, Danny, you're so busy every day now. And I was like, I know, isn't it glorious?
and you're feeling happier, aren't you? You're not.
Yes, I really am.
And that's a big thing that we talked about in the beginning of this is, I've been happier ever since, I went a while there being depressed and being sad and not because I didn't have a focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was living everyday life.
November 15th. That was the day you had Trisha come on your show. And that was the first day I was like, I got in her car and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Was that real? I was like, I want to do this. This is amazing. I had so much fun. I love those guys. Oh my God.
That's the best. And that's so funny. Because when you walked in and said VJ, and I knew who Frank. Like I said, I knew who Frank was. I just never had hung out with him. So I was like, this is a small world, and now you guys are like hanging out with us.
I know. Now I'm at Sunday dinners.
You're part of the family now.
I know. I fucking love. I'm so glad that I met Kayla. You don't even get it, for real. And Mariah too, because I'm like, I got 2 new best friends, and Carly and Cassie, and just like the whole crew.
Yeah. We're a family. We're all a family. We're not even friends. We love each other like we're a family. We all tell each other we love you. We look out. I mean, you guys. I had kidney issues, and you sent Frank to the fucking store for me.
Yeah.
Like, we take care of each other around here. So
yeah, for sure.
It's refreshing. Those are the only people we allow in our family. Is the people that fit the mold. So I love it. You guys are a great addition.
Thank you so much. I got chills.
It's not often you find somebody like, you guys are very similar to us.
Yeah, same. And Frank and I were talking about that we're like, why didn't we meet these people 4 years ago?
It's an instant fit, like a puzzle piece. Yep.
Like we've known each other forever.
Know we were missing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love it because Frank and I grew up with the same people, so we're the same goofy.
Oh my gosh, you guys are very similar. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
He was so sad. He was like, I wanted to hang out with Josh a little bit more before I left, but I had to bring you dinner, fatty. And I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did. He messaged me back. He's like, dude, you don't understand how much I wanted to stay and hang out right now. He's like, and then he said something about how I want to read it.
Yeah, read it.
Because he was talking about how crazy the world. He said, "Mommy, what the fuck, bro? The universe is literally a bunch of random molecules, and they are all connected to each other. Normally, I wouldn't appreciate the beauty of this situation, such as this, but come on, it's literally life, and it's never done surprising me." Basically, talking about me and him not being in each other's lives, but not knowing each other this whole time.
Yeah, that's what he keeps talking about. He was like, dude, if Josh and I would have met in 7th grade, we would be best motherfucking friends right now because we are the same.
Yeah. And that's because we grew up with the guys we grew up with,
And, he was also very, very sheltered. His mother is Catholic, so he was raised Catholic and, wasn't allowed to do a lot of things.
Cher says, love talking to you, but I can't be looking at my phone 24/7, but I'll join you all tonight, maybe even for the PM light up.
Ooh.
Woo, woo. Thanks, Cher.
Are you guys going to do the PM light up before or after?
She says, I don't tell everyone I love them unless they're fam.
Yes. Okay. Same.
She says, oh, bromance.
For real. Yes, Sharon. They're going to be bad. Look, T-Rup's probably watching this salty as hell.
I don't know if...
That's my best friend, not Frank's. Fuck Frank.
The show will probably be after.
After, okay, yeah.
I don't like doing it before 6. I think 5:30 is a little too early, but okay. I don't enjoy like 6 o'clock. 6:37 is like my perfect go time for PM lighted up. But when in like this situations, if Pillar Talk were to happen at 7, I would do the show afterwards. So I'm gonna do the same thing here.
Do you want us to stay afterwards and hang out, or you want us to?
We can.
Okay.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Since
we're there and we haven't seen you in weeks.
Kayla's coming without Ryan?
No, she's coming with Ryan.
Together?
Yes.
Okay.
She said that I asked her if she wanted me to ride with them, and they said, she's like, yeah, but we're going early to have dinner. And I was like, okay, well, she's like, if that's okay with you. I was like, yeah, that's fine with me as long as I'm not intruding.
Yeah, before Frank shut my door last night, he's like, so do I really have an invitation whenever I want to come over? He goes, you said that one time. I was like, yeah, dude, I said it and I meant it. Am I really invited every time?
He always works, and his friend, he's not like, everybody's busy, so he doesn't really have a lot of friends either.
Have a good day, Norma.
Have a good day, Norma. Sharon's the only salty one.
But yeah, I always like meeting people like you and Frank because you guys know how to have fun, but you guys know when to be serious, and you guys are yourself. You're not wearing masks. You're not scared to,
Act weird.
Yeah, I love people. I love weirdos.
Yeah. There's
Because
no shame. And
I feel at home.
I like to say there's no shame in my game.
Yep.
I feel like there's no shame in any of our group's game, honestly.
I agree 100%.
And our kids either. Our kids are the same.
Eli's a little shy at first, but then he'll warm up. Then he warms up, and he's
Lorelai saw a T-Rup on Zoom room yesterday, and she the first thing in the morning she walked up to Zoom room, looked at T-Rup and said, "You're a poop face."
my kids are always talking trash to him. Lily got
oh, that's the main kid insult, isn't it?
Yep. Lily was like, "Happy New Year, T-Rup, but you still suck."
Lily is adorable.
Yeah.
He said that Lily don't give a fuck. Lily will kick his ass.
Yeah, Lily, if you say go get him, Lily will fuck him up.
Because I'll be like, the kids will be fighting T-Rup. I'll be like, don't kick him in the leg. Be careful.
Well,
And T-Rup's like, no, shut up. Tell them to kick me anywhere they want.
She knows not to kick him in the leg with that leg, but she's settled down a little bit since she blasted him real good and it hurt him. Like she knows the form when she can whip that foot like she's been trained forever. It's funny because I never even trained her. Like I just show her a little bit and then I let her do her thing. And yeah, it was a perfect leg kick form and everything. She hit it with the hips, she swung with the hips and and it cracked on him.
Oh,
exactly how a leg kick's supposed to do.
Oh,
it was like, we both were like, oh my God, that was the best leg kick I've ever seen a 7-year-old do. It was funny. Are you guys doing a Zoom room after this?
Yeah, we'll do a Zoom room. So guys, you can
go ahead, and then we're gonna get off here.
All right, you guys can head over to the App Store and download the Zoom app. It's free. You don't have to create an account, but you can. We post the link down here in the comments of the live and on our group, the Brain Jerk Era. If you're not a part of it, type it in the search bar and go ahead and join, and you will be approved.
Whoop. And then you can talk to everybody.
Everybody is on there. It's like a comedy club, a therapy session, a smoke room, whatever you want.
Sometimes it's open all day long. And real talk, if you see one, if you want to make a Zoom room, you can make a Zoom room and throw it up in the board, and people will come into that one too.
Yeah, one of our admin team at least will come in and be like, "What up?"
Yep, no doubt. So, all right, guys. Thanks for coming in. Love you guys. I'll see you later.
See you later, Josh. Y'all have a wonderful, beautiful day.
I wonder what we're eating for dinner.
I know. Are they cooking or are we like what's I don't even know the plan. I gotta FaceTime.
Call Ryan.
Yeah, call Ryan.
He's the organizer.
Yeah, he's the master chef.
But all right.
Oh, I didn't tell you.
You almost clicked that button.
He taped my Caesar salad recipe into the Snoop Dogg cookbook.
Did he?
He did it. I was like, I get to be with Snoop Dogg?
That's fucking great.
Let me share it. So good, huh? It was real good. I'll make it again so you can taste it.
How hard is it to make?
Very easy.
Well, you should make it tonight.
Okay. I'll make it for tonight. Yeah. I have all the ingredients.
Yeah, you definitely got time.
Yeah.
Yay. I love salad. Honestly, salad's my favorite food.
Hell yeah. Me too. I eat a lot of salad. I gotta keep my muscles, Yep.
You put kale and spinach in those salads?
No. Mm-mm.
I like weird lettuce in my salad.
I like weird lettuce in other salads, but not Caesar.
Not Caesar. No, I meant in general in other salads.
Oh, in weird salads, yes. I'll chop up Brussels sprouts. I put kale, spinach, red cabbage.
You can make me salad of any type, anytime.
Okay. I'll make you the cancer salad.
Every Wednesday, you can bring me cancer salad.
Oh, yeah. Do you like soup? Because there's a cancer soup that's nothing but vegetables, and it's bomb, too.
Well, I've been thinking about being a vegetarian again a lot lately.
Kayla and I are getting ready to start CrossFit together, and I have to be a vegetarian. Basically, I can eat meat once a week because if I don't, you're overly tired and your muscles are achy more than if you were just straight
Well,
vegetarian or
I was
vegan.
a vegetarian for 3 months, and I felt fucking great.
Amazing, yeah. I was a vegan when I met Frank, and he showed me a
You're a
juicy.
vegan? I've never been a vegan.
Yeah, I was vegan when Frank and I met, and he showed me a juicy triple cheeseburger from Wendy's covered in cheese, and that was it. That was it. So
Well,
now I break my veganism for
for cheeseburgers.
yeah. That's
Like,
my Sunday cheat meal.
when I came off the vegetarian wagon, I ate every single piece of meat I could get my hands on. Like I went to like a famous Dave's or something like that, and I was fucking just give me everything, and I was smashing on all meats.
I bet
Meat.
your stomach was hurting so bad afterwards.
Well, I did it right the first time. I eased myself into eating. Like the very first, I just took a bite of something, and then I after that though, that was the engagement. Once I did that, I couldn't not eat meat, and I just craved it.
Yeah, same. Like I'll just be like, I need a steak.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like that, but then I take 3 bites of the steak and I don't want it anymore.
Oh, I'll eat the whole thing.
Lately, I'm noticing that steak feels weird in me when I eat steak. Remember, I said this the other day. It was making me feel weird. I took 3 bites and I felt like nauseous almost. Not nauseous, but it was tingling.
Yeah, you're supposed to stay away from the beef when you have the kidney stones.
Well, that might have been the issue then.
Because you said the cashew milk did the same thing, and it's also on the list to stay away from.
Yep.
At least until your stones come out.
That was this week too, so.
Yeah, but do you have a juicer?
No, that's one thing I don't have.
If
Get a dehydrator.
Making 1 cup of juice a day increases your energy tenfold. Like all I do is carrot juice.
Carrot juice is surprisingly delicious.
It's so good, especially I do 6 carrots to 1 green apple, and it's fire, dude. It's better than coffee.
Really?
Yeah. It takes about a week to get used to the no caffeine, but after that you get your carrot juice in, you're like, hey guys, what are you guys doing?
Speaking of caffeine, I'm going to go get me some Bigsby, right? I always call it Bigsby.
We were supposed to end this and we started talking about vegetarianism. Sorry.
I always call Bigsby for some reason.
That's what I thought the name was, Bigsby. What's it actually?
It's Bigby.
Bigby?
Bigby.
How do you spell it?
You'll have to look that up on your own because I've got a 2nd grade spelling.
I know that it's Mariah's favorite. Are you sure it's not Bigsby's?
Yeah, I just call it Bigsby's. Maybe it is.
Fuck. We're like, damn.
Now I gotta Google it.
Now I gotta Google it. I don't think I've ever even been there.
It's Bigby. Biggby.
Okay. I know there's one here in Monroe.
Yeah, there's one. That one's really good.
Didn't it used to be Mr. Bean?
I would prefer to go to Bigby over fucking Tim Hortons. Now that I've had Bigby and I drink that on the reg, I don't want Tim Hortons.
I don't like Tim Hortons, and I always go to Agua Dulce.
I never go there. I've never been there.
What?
Never.
I'm gonna have to take you.
I only come to Monroe maybe once every other week nowadays.
Oh yeah, you're in Ohio.
Yeah. No, maybe once a week. Once a week, twice a week at the most. I come up there
to drop off the kids. It's yours.
Yeah. Yep, that's my job.
All right,
guys, we're out of here.
Enjoy your coffee.
Yep. See ya.
Bye.